Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the October edition of Let's Check In and Chat. My
Good
name,
morning. Good morning. Happy October.
for those that are viewing from Sabrina's page, my name is Tammy Flynn. I'm the on-air advocate, and today we're here to just, every month we do this, we just chat and
My name is Sabrina Thomas, and I am the moderator of Especially Love Group and the Special Needs Empowerment page.
yeah, and we're just a little slow this morning, so just so you all know.
Listen, this is real life here. We both woke up late, and we're the Bun Sisters today. I
Yeah.
have my hair up, and Tammy decided to put her hair up too, so we're matching.
Because I washed my hair before we came on, and it was a little frizzy. I don't know if anybody who's watching, when you wash your hair, you have like this natural kinkiness. And then Sabrina said, "What's going on? What's going on in the back of your head?" It looks like a bad bird's nest. Something's going to get caught in there. So
Yes.
to be the Bun Sisters
We're the
this
Bun Sisters.
morning. So if you haven't been here before for this let's check in and chat time, this is a very fun, open time to just discuss all different things. But we always started out with a positive mug. And we usually don't do it on a Saturday. But the way that this month fell, a lot of times it's kicking off people in the morning before they're going to work and whatnot. But so some people might be sleeping like we were because it's Saturday.
Exactly. or some people may just be getting up, getting the kids something to eat, or trying to start their day.
Yes. So the first thing we always start with is our mug, and I actually have a new mug. Shout out to Angela, one of my friends, as well as one of our normal viewers.
What you got?
She sent me a mug. Oh, what does it say? Can you see it?
More self-love. Yes, Angela.
I know. I love it. I gotta tag her.
Yes.
And I don't know how to. I don't know if I can do that while we're.
I'm not sure.
While we're on here, so
I have a mug, and mine says, "Girl, don't count yourself out." I think I showed one 2 months ago, but this is another one with another symbol.
Ooh, yes. I like it.
Yes.
Is it colored on the inside?
It's blue.
Oh, let's see. Can you tilt it a little? Oh, there it is. Oh, I like it. It's beautiful.
Yes. Because, girl, we can't count ourselves out, honey.
I know. So if you guys have a mug or a water bottle that has a saying, please make sure to drop it below in the comments. We love to see it. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Nikki. Happy Saturday.
Yes, happy Saturday. But you don't have anything
in the temperature in Wisconsin?
What?
The temperature.
Oh, well, it's a sad day because we have had unseasonably warm weather. So it has been like 88 degrees.
Yes.
It has been beautiful. And now this morning I woke up and it's 68 and raining.
Okay, well, we have had the same kind of weather. I woke up this morning, it's 61 degrees.
Oh,
I was like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to pull out a long sleeve shirt, like, whoa.
Yeah. And now it doesn't look too good this next 2 weeks. I mean, the weatherman friend told me that I thought we had an agreement. Yeah, I thought we had an agreement that we were going to keep this consistent 80 through December. I thought that was going to be it, but I guess
But you know what, Tammy? I love this kind of weather. I love this weather right here, where it's like 60 something in the morning. Maybe it'll hit 71, 72, 3-ish. I can do this all year round. Of course, you would want a summer day when it's hot, you go to the beach or whatever, but I'm good like this.
See, I like it a little bit warmer. Oh, and Maria's joining us this morning. Good morning, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
If you had a mug, show us your mug.
Show us your mug, your cup,
and water bottle. The Bun Sisters, you missed that because you joined late. Yes, Sabrina got me to put a bun in my hair, and I whipped it up real quick. Yes. Nikki is just asking how we are doing. I think we're doing pretty good. We're just a little slow this morning.
Yeah, but this is real life. This is what it is. Sometimes you wake up late. Things, things happen, and it is.
We don't even got good jokes yet.
Not yet. Not yet. But it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, so my hair up in the bun. Were you going to tell me that my comb was sitting here?
Oh, you know what? Listen, Tammy, we just discussed that we're moving slow today. I didn't even notice that comb. And from here where I'm sitting, it didn't really look like a comb. It looked like something else. I thought it was actually a book. like the edge of something. Look, it didn't look like a cone. It
Okay.
is what it
Well,
is.
I'm gonna
Listen,
move
this
that
is
out of
real
the
life.
screen. That's not professional.
Listen, it's real life. We're getting real. We're chatting.
Yeah.
It's real
All
life.
right. So everybody, we're going to talk a little bit about awareness days and
Yes.
Halloween and what you guys are all doing and all of that kind of stuff. Should we first hit like what the awareness days and what is coming up
Yes, because there's so
and who's
many of them.
celebrating, and driving awareness. So October 6th is World CPD, so World Cerebral Palsy Day.
Yes.
Um, my son has CP as well as
It's
Sabrina.
mine. Hmm.
I mean, does. Usually I do a whole segment on it. I don't know if I will be able to do that this year just because things have
Okay.
gotten really packed, but I definitely will be sharing awareness and fact sheets and all that kind of
Yes,
stuff
me
that
too.
we shared.
Yes. Hmm.
But is there anything? Oh, and I'll be going green. So you'll see me on
Oh
some.
yeah, I'll have on my green too. Maybe we should take some pictures of our green that show and day, and we'll post them in this feed or another feed that that you post.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So we can
Hmm.
put our
Yeah.
green
Spread
stuff
awareness.
on.
Hmm.
And then it is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So
Yes.
making sure, there's that Buddy Up program, isn't there? Like you're supposed to remind each other. Is it every 6 months or is it every year? No, it's every 6 months,
I think
right?
it's every 6 months.
Yeah, that you're supposed to remind each other to make sure you're doing a self check. The Honor Advocate's new newsletter just went out yesterday, so you can always hop right on to the Honor Advocate and sign up for the newsletter. We did a whole section on all the different steps to do for self breast
Yes.
examinations.
Hmm.
So if you want to grab that, that's there. And then another big day that I think we all should recognize, I mean, every day, but October 10th is World Mental Health Day.
Yes.
And so would love to know from the viewers that are on this morning, what you are going to do for your mental health. That what you're doing every day, but is there anything
Yes.
specific on that day that you're going to make sure that you're going to do for your mental wellness?
Hmm.
And what about you, Sabrina? What are you thinking maybe for that day?
Well, you know what, Tammy, to be honest, I try to make sure that I'm doing something every day for my mental
Mhm.
wellness, wellness or health. Whether it's taking care of myself, eating right, all that stuff for me.
Yeah,
I promote self care, and while you're promoting self care, that's really taking care of yourself inside and out. So I
yeah.
try to do that every day because I know it's a domino effect when it's not being done.
Mhm.
When you're not taking care of yourself, it's a domino effect. And as well as you, I have a lot of medical issues, so I have to make sure that I'm taking care of myself physically and mentally all the time.
Most definitely. And
Hmm.
I think my mug that Angela sent me says it all, just like more self-love,
Yes.
more self-care, taking those moments out and stepping away, and whether that's stepping away from just talking to people on the phone, social media,
Hmm.
giving yourself a break, going and sitting outside, sitting in your car for
Yeah,
10 minutes,
sometimes you just
whatever
have
it
to
is.
be still and pause.
Mhm.
You know, and you know this too. And for the listeners that don't know, I meditate every single day. It might not be all. I try to do the same time, but sometimes, like today, it didn't work out like that. But and then with
Right.
job changes or whatever. But I meditate every day, even at my desk. Sometimes I just have to take like 5 minutes, maybe
Yeah.
three, and like I'm on a break, and they're like, what are you doing?" Meditating. I'm on break. Okay, I just got to be still.
Yeah.
It's like, you got
Yeah.
to do that. Sometimes you just got to pause. You just got to
Yes.
pause and breathe.
Yeah, and outside of mental health, when you say that about pausing, biblically it talks about that the only way that we can ever hear things that are
That's
going
right.
on is by
Be
sitting in
still.
silence. Yeah,
You got to
being
be
still and
still.
sitting in silence, and you will hear what the Lord is trying to
That's
tell you.
right.
So,
That's right. That's
mhm,
right. That is exactly right. Hmm.
so that is something to practice. Nikki is just wondering, Sabrina, how is the school year going for you guys?
Well, the school year is going okay. My stress level, I try to every day I have to pray and have ask the Lord to cover him because
Mm.
I sent him to school. I'm a little nervous about it. The school, they mandate the mask, but people are still getting sick. Every now and then I get a little email saying your child was around somebody, something, something,
Right.
something. And I'm like, okay, how? But I think they're sending the letters because someone in the school had it. But if Omar was really close with that person, like it was his teacher, he would have to quarantine for 14 days. So I made a decision for myself and my sanity that if they sent him home one
Right.
time, he wasn't going back. Like you got one chance. Like I'm not exposing
Right.
him and then send him home, and then expose him again and keep sending him back and forth. I'm only going to do it once. So if they send him home, he's going to be homeschooled. I mean, virtual or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's good. So far, so good. He's wearing the mask. I switch him up. I ordered a special one on Amazon that is kind of working with him. It's not irritating him. The teacher said he's doing fine with it. And so far, so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
I
asking.
know in your area, yeah, and in all different areas, obviously mask mandates and not mask mandates. Most of our schools here are not mandated.
Oh, they're not?
No, no. So we
Really?
have kind of a mix. We have a mix, or some you can
Oh.
choose whether you want to or not. But I don't know. It's all ever evolving and changing.
Yeah. So yeah,
But I mean, I think mental health
say
wise, some of that too. Doing what's best for you and kind of
the
away
only
from
way that you cannot have a mask if you
Mhm.
have a doctor's note saying something like you're breathing. And Omar has asthma and other
Mhm.
respiratory issues, but like I said, I
Right.
kind of got a mask that works for him and it's not stuck to his face and it's easy. It's the mask that I use too because because I have asthma as well. But and some people wear the face shields.
Right.
But in order to wear the face shield without the mask, you have to have a doctor's note. But he has 8 kids in his class. Everybody has a mask. I bought more than enough hand sanitizer for all the kids and Clorox cleanup wipes. And the one thing that I did do, the desks were like kind of close. I went into the school and I was like, I don't really feel comfortable with Omar sitting this close to little Leroy. That's not his name, but that's what I'm going to call him, little Leroy, because it's not social distancing and it's too close. So if he's sick, Omar's going to get sick. So what they did, they decided to have him facing the opposite way. So if you turn the desks around, Omar's this way, the other guy's this way, that's social distance. Like he doesn't need to be breathing right in front of him. They had him so
Right.
close.
Well, that's silly anyways.
Yeah.
You don't need anybody
Yeah.
in front of you that way. So what's next? I feel like we should take a nap.
Well, Tammy, it looked like we overslept. We were napping enough. Okay, we were napping enough.
I know. Oh, but did everybody catch that yesterday?
What?
Did anyone celebrate that it was World Smile Day? Like I was trying to smile on my pages. Is nobody smiling? Like who's smiling?
You know what,
No,
Tammy?
you're never
I was smiling when you told me yesterday. I really was, but I didn't go back and do. I'm gonna have to do a late post because, yeah, I smiled yesterday. I'm smiling now.
Yeah, but that song, you're never fully dressed without a smile. You know what? If I ever could have been something in life, I mean,
Yeah,
I
was
am.
say that
I'm
Tammy
gonna be
has
a broad.
in the next life. Tammy's going to be she's going to be a singer and dancer. I don't know about the dancer part. Can you dance, Tammy?
Yes.
Like I said, she's going to be a singer. In the next life.
Just wait. I haven't seen all my talents yet.
Okay. Look, girl, don't count yourself out, honey. Don't count yourself out.
Broadway show tunes. I love that. What is the name? They're it starts with an S. They're a group of tap dancers. They are so amazing to watch.
Oh, really?
Instagram, yeah. But I would have been a tap dancer.
Oh, really?
Dancer on Broadway. Mm-hmm. Dancing.
Oh, on Broadway. Okay.
Broadway, dancing.
Look,
singing.
go big or go home, right?
My next slide. All right. So anybody who's watching, was there anything if you could change careers?
I wanted to be a detective. I've always wanted. I have this thing that I want to be like Olivia Benson on Special Victims. Whip out my gun, and beat up people and jack them all up and get the bad guys. That's me. I want to be Olivia. That's what I want to do.
You and Maria. I always told her she should start Salvo Security Service.
Yes. Maria, if you're still down, let me know, girlfriend. Yes.
You guys can have some kind of detective security service.
I think that's a little sexy though. A woman with the badge, a tough one, and she's beautiful and she's smart and yeah, she gets the bad guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll be on Broadway. You can be getting the bad guys.
Okay. I can be your security when you go on Broadway. See, there you go.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right, but this all started from everybody remembering that yesterday was World Smile Day. So I hope you smiled.
I don't know how we got all the way to that, but sometimes it happens.
Yes, because smiling is contagious, just like kindness
Yes.
is contagious. And so if you are smiling at somebody and you are giving them your positive energy, it is really, really, really hard to keep a negative vibe going. So smile. I feel like we need to do that at the whole world.
Yes.
Everybody is. Don't listen to the news.
Yes. Okay, so what
So,
else we got here?
um,
Thanksgiving, it's Halloween month.
yes, it is. Oh, and Thanksgiving. No, it's not
No,
Thanksgiving.
it's not
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
but
That's
you know what? My virtual assistant, she's in Canada. And guess what? This week, I think in Canada, it's Thanksgiving. This,
really?
yeah,
Oh,
or in 2 weeks.
okay.
But it's this
Yeah.
month.
So
Yeah.
it's Halloween month. So Tammy, do you decorate? I know Marcus is, all your kids, you got grandbabies, but all your kids are grown, so
Yeah.
they're not trick or treating.
Yeah.
So do you decorate your house in October, a Halloween theme or some fall theme in Octoberish? Maybe, do you do
Right.
anything, or do you're done?
Yeah. And anyone watching, please let us know. What do you do for
Yeah, what
decorations?
do you do?
You're like one of those Instagram stars that has all the pumpkins in front of their house
Yeah.
to make everything
Some
look
people in
beautiful.
my neighborhood,
Going
they
all
go
out.
way out for their they I think they do more on Halloween sometimes. Like I didn't see this on Christmas, and they got all these
Yeah.
skeletons and stuff, and it's real kind of cool to watch. At nighttime go past their house, but
Yeah.
I never. I'm trying to think. I think I've never decorated my house for Halloween ever in life. I really
Okay.
did. I'm not a Halloween
Well, I
girl.
mean, but like Halloween, I feel like in October you could do Halloween or fall, right? You could do fall
Yeah.
decorations.
I don't do fall decorations either, but I haven't done them back in the day, but I started last year. And actually I have a fallish look in my living room. I'm still working it out.
Mhm.
But like with the pumpkins and the leaves and stuff like that, but not Halloween. Um I'm looking forward to get my grandson. He always has these cute little costumes.
Yeah.
He's small, but of course, Omar's. He's almost 21. He's not doing Halloween, but what are you guys doing? I mean, are
Yeah.
you guys feeling comfortable
Yeah.
doing trick
So
or treating in the
well,
pandemic
for the
still?
decorations in the house, I used to like go all out for every holiday. So in my
Really?
everything is categorized. I'm talking hundreds of dollars just on Valentine's Day, like hearts and everything.
Whoa,
You
really?
know, I used to have a Halloween. We used to have a Halloween party. I used to invite all the kids. I used to do daycare stuff at the YMCA. We'd have about 50, 70 kids. I'd rent out the whole gym, have a
Oh,
Halloween
wow, that's kind of
party,
cool.
music, Valentine's Day parties, all of that when my kids were little. And now that they've gotten bigger and they've moved out, and the house that I'm in right now, we moved here for the school for Marcus, but it's like time to move back where my family and friends and stuff are. And
Yes.
so I know I'm at like that year out stretch. And so it's really hard right now, because we'll probably only be here for about another 6 months,
You
to,
think so?
yeah,
6 months
or
goes by fast,
yeah,
Tammy.
by summertime. By summertime is kind of the goal.
Yeah.
And so now as I'm packing things and even last Christmas, I'm like, why am I gonna drag all that out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
I
yeah.
really just need to continue packing because I have like 20 years of stuff to pack. And if anyone is
Yes.
about to move, they know that's like a whole ordeal. And so I would say right now minimal, but what I am telling you is that when we get a new house,
Uh-huh.
all the new decorations, because like I've been collecting new decorations for years because I'm a bargain shop.
Really?
Yeah, I got everything. I
You
got
just
7 different kind of
you just
Halloween
buying the stuff
decorations.
and just packing it away till
Mhm.
you move? Really?
Yeah, because I'm a bargain shopper.
Okay. Now you
That could
did
be
tell me
another
that.
career. Like, so I have all of these decorations all brand new. So when actually the new house comes, then I will put those new decorations up.
I think I'm gonna have to take a trip to Wisconsin.
Mhm.
I
I
need
know. I know.
to.
You need to come shopping in my basement.
Yes. I'll bring my wallet.
Does anyone else do that? Are you a bargain shopper? Like, if you see things on sale, do you buy them for years to come? Or are you like, "Oh, I'm gonna even forget they're in the closet?"
And let us know. Are you doing fall decorations? You doing
Yeah,
Halloween decorations? Or are you doing both? Because you're like, are you doing fall now and then you switch it up and then put it back? What are you
yeah,
doing for in Halloween in general?
yes.
I think last year, did people trick or treat last year? I think they
Yeah,
did.
they did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did. Yeah.
yeah, they definitely did, and Marcus still likes to do stuff, so I do let him still get a costume. He loves the what is it? The Spirit Halloween store. So,
Okay.
yeah, we have a lot of costumes, like, we could do a whole stage production on how many costumes
Yeah, I mean, because listen, you're Broadway ready. You're Broadway ready.
in our basement, how many costumes we have, and if any other moms and dads are, listening, do you guys save all those costumes? Like, I have costumes from when my kids were little. So I have them for
What?
everyone. People borrow them. Yeah, I mean, so like I have all the Disney
What are you
characters.
doing with them? Did it just packed away?
Oh, they're so nice. Yeah, I have like when the boys were little, like I had Dumbo with the big elephant with the
Listen,
ears.
I need to come get Kenzo, my grandson, a costume out of your
Oh yeah,
house.
and then I have Winnie the Pooh. Oh, they're
Oh,
so cute, and they're warm. They're like a zip up one because it's cold here, in the fall, for trick or treat. So, Marcus will still get a costume. Now, the costumes he likes now, they he likes like Michael Myers.
I was gonna say, does he like scary stuff? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jason. Okay.
yeah. So that
Okay.
I'm not like, it's not rent out Jason.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
not
well,
cute.
let us know what you guys are doing.
Yes, if you guys are doing stuff for that. And then Sabrina, do you have anything coming up for, this fall or this October for your platforms?
Well, let's discuss October. Because I got a couple things, but November, we can talk about that November. What am I doing for October? October, my son is launching his coloring book. October 29th. I'm going to share a little bit about that later. I'm going to start promoting it and sharing it in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks prior, maybe 2.5 weeks prior. But I started a coloring book series for him, and the first one is launching on his birthday, which is October 29th. And the series is called Color with Omar because Omar is my son and he loves to color. So it's going to be like a learning edition. It's going to be a Thanksgiving edition, a Christmas edition. Going to be one next spring. It's going to be an Easter one. It's going to be a series of coloring books because I'm trying to do something for him. And I tried to meet him where he was, and he likes to color. So we're going to do a coloring book line.
I
So I'm
love.
excited about that. So more to come.
Yeah.
And for me, what am I doing this month? I'm just preparing really for November. November, I have a few speaking engagements. And I'm just kind of like restructuring my business a little bit,
Mhm.
and doing some training this month too as well for
Yeah.
myself, so I can make sure that for 2020 that I'm on Broadway too, a different kind of Broadway.
Oh, Maria, jump back on. Maria, Sabrina, you missed it. She wants to be a detective with you. Who's the girl? What show is it on? Who you want to play?
Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Yes.
Olivia Benson.
I
Maria
told
knows Olivia.
so I told her that you two need to get together on that. With your
Yes.
detective
If I
service.
had to do a career, that's what it would be. That's what it would
Mhm,
be.
you and me
Yes.
show tunes.
Mhm.
No, I am so, so excited. When Sabrina came and she told me about this idea, I think it's gonna be just outstanding and all the different ideas and all the different educational like sections are gonna have you, the different types of coloring books are gonna have.
Yeah, it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be for children, and then I'm thinking about doing an affirmation one as well. But it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be fun learning and still fun for the kids. But it's also Color with Omar. It's gonna be taking you to a journey of learning about him, the creator. Because once you do I do the Thanksgiving coloring book, it's going to be going about traditional Thanksgiving, but also what Omar likes about Thanksgiving. And what I did was I found myself like questioning him, and even though you know how it is, Tammy,
Yes.
Omar, well, I can ask him a question today and he won't answer the question until 5 o'clock this afternoon. But
Right.
what I did is I put a couple things in front of him, and whatever he picked out, it said that's what he wants. That was his dish. That's what it is. It's not about me. It's about learning about Omar and his journey.
Right.
So I'm making it fun and I'm making it learning, but you're also getting to know Omar too.
Yes, I love it. I love
Mhm.
it. And my son, Marcus, who Omar and Marcus, are they 3 years apart? Because Marcus,
Omar be 21, and how old's Marcus?
so Marcus, November 5th will be 24. So
That
they're
3 years. Mhm.
yeah, so they're 3 years apart. So he has started a platform, missionmarcus.com, where we
Yes,
serve
love it.
rescues for dogs.
Mhm.
And so this month we finally have all of the template graphics. His shopping store will be open with all the dog shirts and stuff.
Woo!
That will be by the end of the month. We were having a really hard time because there's all different versions of it.
Mhm.
The company we had to like spec down the sizes, kind of like for the
Mhm.
rotating carts, and anybody who knows about websites and everything. That
Yeah.
that can be a
Woo! It
hassle
could be
at
something.
times, but yes. But those will be up, and we're gonna have a section for women, men, and then kids. And then there will be a gift section. So let's say you didn't want to get something to donate back, to contribute back with a shirt, you could get somebody a little gifting item.
Now, will
You
that
know,
be on your site or he's going to have his own site?
his mission, it's missionmarcus.com.
Okay, okay,
So it's
okay.
on that site. So on that site right now, you can go on, you can make a contribution to any of the dog organizations, and then Marcus will create you a masterpiece that you can hang up at home that he'll send you. 'Cause
Yes.
he loves to do art as well. But then this will be another area in there, a shopping area that, let's say you're like, you know what, I would love to just purchase something and have some of the contributed, funds go towards the dog organizations.
Yes.
You'll be able to purchase a women's shirt, a men's shirt, and we have all different where it will be like the logo with all the dogs on the front or just on the corner. So if you don't want something that has so much print on it, and then like the little gifting items, water bottles, things like that, that you can also purchase that way. So because
Okay.
sometimes people like to get something, I guess, tangible, that they're going to get sent to them aside from,
Hmm.
his artwork.
Yeah.
So we are working on that and just expanding it. So excited that we finally have the
Yes.
to put up because we've been waiting forever. And
Yes. And also, he did his cover shot last month on
yes,
Exceptional. Yes. Talk
that's
about that too, because
exceptional
somebody
needs.
might have missed it.
Yeah, exceptional needs today. So it really talked about his story and his journey because, as we know, young adults, as they bridge out of the school system, there is
Yes.
such a lack of opportunities, meaningful opportunities, and
Yes.
purposeful opportunities that these young adults are things that they actually like to do, not where they're only given, well, this is really your only option. You have one option or two options. So we explored those ideas, and that's how we came up with missionmarcus.com, which is, we contribute back to different dog rescues, which is something that is a passion of Marcus's. And so he was featured on the cover of the magazine because they thought it was so important for communities like such as ours of these young adults that do transition,
Hmm.
over with intellectual disabilities and whatnot, to have other opportunities, to kind of think outside the box, kind of like you're doing with the coloring. You're thinking outside of the box because I don't,
Yeah.
you
And I'm
know,
glad you said that because there's a lot of time. Omar's still in school. He has one more year, but I know from you and other people that I've talked to, and friends of mine, they have limited or no opportunities. It's like, you're going to do this, um, or that, or just this, because this is all. But I didn't want my son just to have that as the only opportunity he had. So I had to create it, for him.
right,
What does he love to do? There's a few things that he likes, but I know he really likes to color. And that's what I said, okay, I can do that. I can create books for him every month. I can create a series that he'll have his own as an
right.
author, as a creator. He'll have that for him, because I didn't want him to be without any options.
Right. And I think that the general, outside world doesn't really realize that young adults with significant intellectual disabilities, as they bridge out of school, 90% of them end up being at home.
All
They
day.
And the reason you're not seeing them out in the workplace is that they're at
They're
home
at home.
because they don't have those same
Yes.
opportunities. And
Hmm.
there, that could be a whole webinar broadcast, a book I'm writing on that, why there's that breakdown, right? But
Yeah.
at this point, really the most progressive things that parents can do is starting to look at different models and ways that they can really look at their young adult and say, what are things that they find meaning out of? What do they find purpose out of? And I don't think that it breaks down to many for the dollar sign, right? It's things that they actually wake up every morning and they want to do. You know what I'm saying? That they enjoy to do, that they find a like and a passion in. And whether that is coloring or my son, I mean, my son literally could just walk dogs all day, and sit with the dog. And
Yeah. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is his passion, and talk about them all day long. We need to find things that really serve them, instead of our world that just wants to only put them in this little box of
Yes.
what they want to
Yes.
do. So
I
in the
agree.
magazine, yeah, I was so happy that Exceptional Needs Today, which is a free online magazine that you can subscribe to.
Yes. A
So make
wonderful
sure to jump
magazine. A lot of
onto their,
information. Lots.
yeah, to jump onto their website. I would definitely encourage you. It's exceptionalneedstoday.com, I believe.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
the website, but to get on there because there is so many different experts and whatnot, or parents as well, in that magazine that also talk about that. So this last
Yeah.
edition just really talked about Marcus's story, how we got it to be, and right now we talk about it being a model. So the reason that we engaged it the way that we did in the platform we did is I'm testing it as a model because as a parent, you can look at their meaningful work and their purposeful work, the things they love to do, but how are you going to support it, right?
Yeah.
Well, even if I don't care if there's any money made, right? How are you still going to support getting those things and their dreams out to the world? Because there's still,
Yes.
your administrative parts of business, and how will that model serve that parents could create something, and then exploring those ideas. So, we're still in that modeling stage, and I hope in the next year or two, after I see it through, a little farther,
Hmm.
as coming from being a serial entrepreneur my whole life, basically, really breaking that down in a money standpoint, how can parents functionally be able to create something without
Yeah.
them having to contribute their personal dollars? Because as we know, especially when our kiddos have a lot of significant needs, it's not as if there's this plentiful money. There isn't this money tree that's like, oh, well, you can just do this and this and this,
No. Hmm.
with that. So I'm excited, so excited, Sabrina, for what you're doing as well, because the both of us together, I mean, we're exploring opportunities.
Yeah. And
Oh,
that's really what it's about, exploring
mhm.
opportunities.
Yes.
Exploring
So
opportunities.
excited for that. And I
Yes.
know that we have some others on here, looking for my daughter's imagination too, that she will look at beginning writing books. Yeah,
Yes.
if she loves to write, I mean, I just say hone in on that, whether it's drawing, writing,
Yes.
and sometimes it's not even something they're physically doing. Like for my son, it's like if we go, I mean, he'll literally just sit at the dog shelter and talk to the dogs and be with them, walk them, that sort of thing. So
Yes.
sometimes it's more of a hard item like this, and something it's they're exploring, loving planting, gardening,
Hmm.
um, stores, shopping. I know
Yeah.
still a lot of
Yeah.
young,
Hmm.
young adult girls still love the areas of fashion and beauty. And,
Yeah.
that's something that I've seen that I think is pretty awesome. I've seen some, parents that have helped their young adult daughters, like, become beauty bloggers, you know?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. That's a good one.
Modeling beauty bloggers, like,
Yeah.
within that space. And obviously they need assistance, but,
Of
if there's
course. Yeah.
passion
Yeah.
for it,
Yeah.
it is great.
Well,
So
listen, what I learned, I saw a quote years ago, many, many years ago, and it always stuck with me when I went on this website and it said life with no limits. And that's kind of
yeah,
what I live by. Like, there's always, I know that he can't do everything,
right,
but there's just a lot that he can do, and that's what you have
right,
to focus on. I mean, yeah, he might not can be Olympics, go in the Olympics and run a 5 miles or whatever. But what can
right,
he do? Maybe he can walk.
right.
I mean, that kind of thing. So I keep that mindset. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's gonna be coloring. Oh, color with Omar.
I love
Color
it,
with Omar.
right. Everyone deserves to have purpose.
That's right.
Everyone.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
And everyone
Everyone
has
deserves to have
meaning
purpose.
and meaning in the things that they do.
Hmm.
And then I'm thinking what else is new? Oh, and uh the book. I launched and actually put out my brand new, it's a brand new ebook, small book, going from pediatrician to adult physician. So that's something new as well.
Yes,
So
get that. You
and
need that.
Mhm. So
Definitely
anybody
gonna
who's
need
in that
that.
space of that bridging, I would say that it's definitely recommended if your young adult is at least 16 years old, you need to
Hmm.
get it by the time they're, 16, 17 and onward. But it really bridges those with chronic illness, significant complex medical conditions, or those with significant exceptional needs. It is that bridging for either you helping your young adult or you doing the process for your young adult of bridging
Yeah.
from your pediatrician to your adult physician and building
Hmm.
your proper and appropriate care team, because those are going to be your advocates,
Yeah. Hmm.
going forward. So yes, so that is up on the site. So there's been a lot this month, Sabrina. I mean, I know.
October is really a bit. October. There's a lot going on in October.
Hmm.
It really is, because you got to get ready. Because let me tell you, October's going to go by so fast. And next thing you know, we're going to be talking about what we're cooking for Thanksgiving. And then you know what happens to that. After that, it's Christmas, and then it's a wrap. Happy New
Yes.
Year.
But then who felt, if you're watching in the comments, who felt like October? Like I felt like I blinked my eyes, like, and not October, September. And I'm like, oh my God, it's October 1st already. Who felt like September? Didn't you feel this year? I feel like September went faster than any month.
I don't know about any month. I just think that September went fast. But I thought August went fast for me. It was like August is like, and maybe because I was doing a lot of traveling and I went a lot of
Yeah,
places, and the
jet
time I
setter.
yeah, it could be something. Yeah. But this year we only got 3 months.
I know, 3 months. And I'm
90
actually
days, not
excited
even
because
90 days left, 89
yes,
days, and it's Happy
um,
New Year.
yes. So I'm
God willing.
excited to. Aren't you excited to start 2022 and
Yes,
hope that
I
it's
am.
another?
Tammy, I really am because I got a lot of things going on in the pipeline. I'm so excited about the launch for his book. It's going to be the Thanksgiving, Christmas, and it's going to be a lot of stuff. I got, girl, don't count yourself out.
About
That's a whole nother thing I'm going to be launching. I'll talk about that next month.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm
there's
excited.
anything
That's why
for-
it's good to sometimes be still and pause because I had to do that to figure out my next move.
yeah,
I was kind of in this thing where I was kind of like stuck. What am I going to do? This is not working. And sometimes you got to change up. You try to do something and it doesn't always work out. So I had to be still and pause and figure out what am I going to do? What's my next move?
right. And
Mhm.
anybody watching, have you taken a time either over the summer or now that you are pausing? I did the same thing. I paused for the first time in 3 years over the whole summer. I didn't do interviews aside from my
Yes.
it was just fun. Let's chat.
Yeah.
Really focused in on what was next, and
Hmm.
so I'm excited that I did that because I was able to launch all those new services this last month.
Yes.
In January, which we'll talk about more next month, I have a course coming out. So um, Maria just said, she said, Tamika said, yes, she has paused. Maria said her work canceled for today. So she's going to pause all day long.
All right, honey. You got to do it. Seriously, you really do. You got to pause. You got
Mhm.
to pause. Sometimes you just got to be still, and refocus and get everything done. It worked for me.
Right,
Now, it works for. I think it'll work for anybody.
right.
When you're trying to find direction, because you just need to be still and be silent. And it'll come. It will
Yeah.
come.
And I think you say your name. I'm sorry if I hammer it because I'm not always the best. I think it's Tracina. She says that her year went fast. It went by
Yes, it
fast.
did.
It definitely has. It definitely has went by fast.
Yes.
And so, but so much to come. And I really hope that 2022 is truly that. Um, it's truly that next, not normalcy, because we're never gonna have no full normalcy again. But we're a little bit closer to normal.
Yeah, the only thing that I pray and hope for all of us, just around the world,
Mhm.
that this pandemic, this virus doesn't, or this the Delta, the new one or whatever. Now I heard it got three
Mhm.
of them. All these viruses don't create what they created last year. Like we were seeing the light, and now it's like I don't see the light right now because it's
Right,
getting worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's
right.
it's winter time, and that's when usually all the colds and flus comes out. So hopefully
Yes.
people are well prepared, educated enough to protect themselves, keep their immune system up,
Mhm.
exercise or whatever, so we can be safe this winter. And yes, people are probably somebody's gonna get it. People get it every day, but it won't be as traumatic and tragic as last year,
Yeah.
last winter.
And I think that we need to start mental health wise to make sure that we are strategically planning to keep our mental health intact because as humans, we really gravitate towards obviously being with other humans, right? And being
Hmm.
with people. And so, like me and Sabrina were talking about yesterday, trying to find a time that we can get together with our sons. Like, we can't let the pandemic for the next 5 years be like,
Yeah,
we're not ever going to see
yeah.
each
And Tammy, and we had a
other.
great idea about getting tested. I went on a girls trip with my girlfriends that I grew up with, and a couple of my cousins, and we all got tested 72
Mhm.
hours prior. And we all had to show the test in our little group, that we got tested. And if you didn't, you couldn't go. Like, that's what it was.
Right.
Everybody had to make sure we were safe. And we stuck together in our group during the whole time. We weren't out we did things together in the group, and we all say wearing our masks. But when I came back home for my family, because anything could happen on a plane and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I tested when I came back, home to make sure that I was not, infected or you had the virus or whatever. So that way that I had to make sure that Omar was safe. I had to make sure that, Cordell was safe, my mom, people that I'm around, anybody, co-workers or whatever, that, so
Right.
that's how I am. So, and I did that. And every time I go somewhere, I test before, because you have to if you go out the country, and you test back, because before you go home from the country, you got to test again.
Right,
So,
right.
yeah.
But I think it's a good way to just remember to start thinking about thinking outside of the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that you're doing that, because for our mental health, we really need to still, make things happen where we're connected and
Yeah, we still need to, work the workaround. Like you said, we
especially
can get
for your
tested.
kids
We
and
can
stuff.
all
Yeah,
get together. We're in a condo or something like that, and it's us, and we can all still celebrate each other, get together as women, and get our
right,
kids together, our
right.
sons, and have a great time amongst
Yeah.
us. You know.
Yes. So definitely. And Tristina says that she is going to be she's going to be starting a new organization. I'm assuming that would be in the new year. And she said that she is going to she had not I have not had a pause, but she is going to be taking a pause soon. Yeah, I mean
Well,
both
yeah,
of us.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Let us know
yeah.
about that too. So I want to know how I can support you.
Yes, definitely. Let us know about that. So October. Sabrina, we're way over time. Do you know that? And we haven't
No,
even
because I was having so much fun. You were waking me. You guys were waking us up, because
up.
we were
Yeah.
like,
Somebody's gonna watch
let's
it at the
go.
beginning. They're gonna stop watching at the beginning. They'll be like, why are they on? They should just go back to bed.
Because we were kind of rough coming on, but we got our mojo now. We
And
got
look
our
at my
mojo.
bun is falling as we're talking. Do you see that?
No,
Do you see it? How it's falling?
it's
Look at
all
it.
right.
Look at it.
Stop touching it. Yeah. Okay.
I need
Well,
to
we'll
put it
we'll be
back.
jumping off soon, so you can let it down. Yeah. What?
I want to be like,
Don't jack it
not,
up so you look like that
not
lady
looks like
from
a bird's nest.
Yeah. Then yeah, you're
Mhm.
fine. Yeah, leave it
We're
alone.
gonna be fun
It's gonna.
sisters.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Oh,
But
what we
no.
didn't have is we didn't have any music coming in. We didn't have any music out.
Oh,
Like we need to
listen, we
put
were half
it together.
asleep. We were just waking up. There's music.
We
Well,
need
you're
to
the
put
Broadway star. So there you go.
You're never fully dressed without a smile. I'm telling you, one day you should hear me sing New York, New York.
Oh Lord.
That is my jam.
Oh wow.
Start spreading the news.
All
Excited.
right.
It's gonna
We're
be great.
spreading news, all right.
You wait till we get together, Sabrina, and we stay in a room again together. We dancing around the
Lord
room,
help me.
singing New York, New
I have
York.
3D Cosmos in my system now.
And talking about putting your positive pants on.
That's
Mhm,
right. Okay.
Put your positive pants on. Put your smile on.
That's right.
So in wrap up, do you have any quote sayings you want to share?
Actually, I don't, because I wasn't prepared. But you know what I'm gonna do? I actually, while you were talking, I
Mhm.
had a
An epiphany?
yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, I guess you could say that. And you said our children. Did you say our children should have purpose? All children should have purpose. What did you say?
Everyone should have purpose, but
Everyone should have
right,
purpose.
right. But having the ability to create purposeful and meaningful work for them,
Yes, I actually
an
like that, and I
opportunity.
think
It's
that
not always work. It can be
I might be
volunteer.
using that as a tagline on Omar series. Seriously, it just hit me when you said that. It was like bam.
Feel like I just want
Whoa.
to let you know I might take that from your little thing. Yeah, that's fine. It's on my site. Creating meaningful work, creating meaningful opportunities.
Not
Purpose.
that, the purpose part.
Yeah, it says purposeful and meaningful. I use both of them
Oh,
interchangeably
okay, yeah,
all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Mhm.
But
Because I
yeah,
think it's
no,
so important.
I think it's. And I wish everybody a wonderful October. Is going to go by so fast. I would love to see you guys fall decorations, Halloween costumes, and stuff. So at
Yes.
the end of the month, if you guys have, your kiddies have Halloween costumes and stuff, and you want to share your decorations, put it in the feed. We would love to see it.
Yes, we would love to see it. I did grab because it was national, or was it yeah, it was National Sons Day. I don't know who on the feed here has sons, who has.
Yeah, I posted on National Sons Day.
Yes. And so that poem that you like, I have it on the front of my fridge that I
That was
used to
very
read to
nice.
my sons, and his so I didn't know if I should read that. What do you
Yes,
think?
let's just read that.
Okay, so if you have a son, this is for you, but you can probably reflect on it regardless. But I have been, for the majority of my children's life, a single parent. They are all adults now, but my sons used to have, we were like the boys' home. So all the boys in the neighborhood used to come over like every day after school. And they all used to think I was a little crazy, but I would read them this poem. We'd send her on my island and I would read it to them probably about once a week. And they were like, Miss Flynn, you need to stop this. But it's called Build Me a Son. Build me a son, O Lord, who will be strong enough to know when he is weak and brave enough to face himself when he is afraid. One who will be proud and unbending in honest defeat and humble and gentle in victory. Build me a son whose wishbone will not be where his backbone should be, a son who will know thee, and that to know himself is the foundation and stone of knowledge. Lead him, I pray, not in the path of ease and comfort, but under the stress and sphere of difficulties and challenge. Here, let him learn to stand in the storm. Here, let him learn compassion for those who fail. Build me a son whose heart will be clean, whose goals will be high, a son who will master himself before he seeks to master another man. One who will learn to laugh, yet never forget to weep. One who will reach into the future, yet never forget the past. And after all these things are his, add, I pray, enough of a sense of humor, so that he may always be serious, yet never take himself too seriously. Give him humility so that he may always remember the simplicity of greatness, the open mind of true wisdom, and the murkness of true strength. Then I, his father, will dare to whisper, I have not lived in vain.
I like that.
Right. And my
I
favorite.
actually love that. I love
Mhm.
that.
I used to always say it, and I would always reiterate to them, I'm like, master yourself before you're trying to master somebody else.
That's right. That
Mhm.
is correct.
Mhm.
Yes. That is
Favorite part of it. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging with us this morning. I know we've been
yes.
all over the place. If you guys are not on following the Honor Advocate, all of our social media applications are on our website at www.onairadvocate.com. And Sabrina, where is the best place for people to find you?
www Sabrina T Speaks is my website.com. Yeah, Sabrina T Speaks has everything on there. All my advocacy, speaker, and author information.
Yes, great. All right. Well, until next month when it will be November.
Happy
Cheers.
October.
We cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye bye.
Happy Saturday. Bye bye.